This is more a one-on-one with you, and then there's going to be like...
This is like a Barbara Walters situation.
You got, believe me, when you see the questions, or when you hear the questions...
Steve, you do anything?
Sure, I'll go with Steve Weintraub, Collider.
Is this going to be like the Bruce Jenner interview?
No, but if I don't make you cry, then I have failed.
Yeah.
I'm completely joking.
No, believe me, I'm going to cry.
I hope so. How are you doing today, sir?
Good. How are you?
I'm doing excellent.
Right.
I first have to start by saying I completely miss Parks and Rec, and
Thanks.
Congrats on an awesome last season.
Thanks. Yeah, I miss it too. I miss all the people. We are all buddies, and we don't see each other. I mean, I just saw Polar last night, and we all text all the time and stuff, and we're, but we do miss each other. We miss the show, but I think it ended really nicely. Mike really stuck the landing, and I was gonna keep going with the bringing the plane down for a smooth landing metaphor, but I'm just gonna stop.
I do think he also successfully nailed the finale, and it's really hard to do. And it's so good.
Yeah.
I'm hoping that it will be something where, sort of like The West Wing, where every once in a while the characters reemerge for some political campaign.
Yeah.
And maybe you guys will find a way to do that as well.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. I haven't even thought about that, I guess.
I have.
So. Okay, good.
This is my job.
Good.
So I'm going to start by saying, does it feel a little bit like in the last few years you've won the Actors Lottery in terms of the great projects you've been able to do and the different characters you've been able to play?
Yeah, I've been really lucky, definitely. I've just been able to work with the best people, and I always am so lucky that I work with people that make me so much better than I would have been without them, all the cast from Parks, the cast from Party Down, the people in this movie, in The Overnight. It's just, I'm so lucky to be working with such high caliber of talent.
What was the worst job you had before acting?
You know what? I was lucky. I started making my living at acting fairly early when I was in my very early 20s, like 21, 22. I started making a living just doing like guest spots, doing plays. I would get enough money together to sustain an apartment and a car and all of that. It took me 15 years to actually end up with a palpable career, but as far as kind of eking out a living, I was doing it fairly early. But before that, I certainly had my share of jobs. I guess the worst one, I got a job at Johnny Rockets, which is a wonderful place to go get a hamburger. But for me, as an employee, I was not a good fit. I remember I lasted one day at Johnny Rockets because I on my first day, they told me that whenever a particular song comes on the jukebox, whatever you're doing on the floor, you put down your tray and your pad for taking orders, and everyone has to sing along and dance to whatever the song was. I don't remember what the song was, and I remember at that moment just deciding in my head, I will not be coming back to this job. It's not worth it, because other than the hat, this is the most embarrassing thing about working here. But I enjoy Johnny Rockets very much as a customer.
I agree with you.
Yeah.
Have you ever stolen anything from set to take home for your personal collection?
You mean from like any set?
Any set.
I've never stolen anything, but
hypothetically borrowed.
Well, I always ask, but on the Step Brothers set, I remember we were shooting in my character's office. I don't know if it ended up in the movie or not, but there's a plaque on the wall. My character got an award for achievement in helicopter selling, and it was a Man of the Year from some helicopter, because my character has a helicopter leasing company, and it's this awesome plaque that they actually went and had made at a trophy house, and so I have this cool plaque to Derek from Step Brothers.
Is there a movie that you absolutely love that everyone else hates?
You mean like a kind of
Like
universally reviled movie?
Like a terrible movie that you think is awesome.
I think it's genuinely good, or I like it because it's so terrible.
Either or.
I'm a big fan of. I really like movies that don't work. I like bad movies. One of my favorites is. I'm trying to think of a really good bad one. What movie I really like that isn't. It's not like it's a universally reviled movie, but people think of it as just a really corny, kind of fluffy thing that I think is actually a very good movie. Is The Bodyguard, the Kevin Costner Whitney Houston movie. It's a really good movie in that it doesn't fail on any level at anything it's trying to achieve. It is, if we're grading on achieving what you're setting out to do, which I think is what filmmaking is. You have a thing you're starting with and you're trying to get this as good as you can from point A to point B and trying to achieve those beats. There isn't a failed beat in the movie. They do everything perfectly to get from A to B. And I think it's a really effective, really profoundly mainstream, down the middle movie that achieves everything it sets out to. It's a really good movie with really good performances.
I agree with you.
Have you seen it?
I have.
In a long time?
I haven't seen it recently, but I can remember it enough to say that I agree with what you're saying.
Yeah.
100%.
I remember thinking, why is everyone ripping on this movie? It's terrific.
I'm a big fan of Kevin Costner.
Me too.
So, you put him in a movie and I'm interested.
Yeah, me too. Me too.
What's the show right now that you're obsessed with? TV show?
You know what I really like is The Fall, that
yeah.
Gillian Anderson,
Totally.
Jamie Dornan show. It's really good. I just saw season 2, which is terrific. And Daredevil is a really great show.
I'm currently watching.
Yeah, it's awesome.
What pets do you have, if any?
I don't have any pets. I have 2 children, so
Oh, well then.
those are pets, I guess.
They are.
Sure.
Do you have any hidden talents? Which will not be hidden anymore.
No, you know what? I have a good talent. I'm pretty good at being able to determine the year a movie came out. Anything after 1980, if a title's thrown at me, I can usually pinpoint the year it was released. It's not a usable talent, but it...
Well, it's good when you go to trivia night at a bar.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
with your 2 pets, it's impossible.
Yeah, I can't bring my pets to a bar.
Favorite Disney princess, or villain? Do you have one that would fit into that?
Another movie I think is just a terrific movie is Frozen, and my daughter is really into it. It's such a good movie. My daughter is really into it, and so I think those 2 princesses are really well-drawn, 3-dimensional, independent women. And as a dad, I love that that's the modern Disney movie is kind of, there's 2 really good role models there for young girls.
How many times have you seen it?
Oh my God! I mean, so many times.
Have you broken 100, or it's close?
I've been in the room while it's playing probably up to 30, 35 times.
So you can sing totally along. You
Yeah.
know them.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
You're in.
Those songs are permanently etched on my brain.
Before I run out of time with you, I definitely want to touch on. I have some other fun questions, but I definitely want to touch on. I'm so excited for Black Mass.
Oh yeah.
And I have to talk to you about who did you get to play in the film, and what was that experience like?
I play Robert Fitzpatrick, who's an FBI agent, and who's was always a little suspicious of Joel Edgerton's character and his handling of the Whitey Bulger case. And the experience was incredible. It was great to be on that set and watch Joel work, and Kevin Bacon and David Harbour. This is a terrific performance in the movie. I haven't seen it yet, but it looks amazing, and it was a great set to be on. It was really fun.
Yeah, I saw the footage at CinemaCon, and then I saw the trailer, and Depp looks, amazing.
Yeah.
I mean, Scott Cooper looks like he's really crafted something special.
Yeah.
You got that vibe when you were filming?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, Scott's a really smart, emotionally involved director, and really great with actors.
One of the other movies that played at Sundance, which was one of my favorites, and I lost my mind watching it because it was just so good, was Sleeping with Other People.
Yeah, it was good.
I mean, so good.
Yeah.
So what can you tease people? I mean, it hasn't come out yet, so people don't know. But what can you tease people about the movie, and how much fun did you have making that one?
Yeah, it was really fun. Leslie Headland is a great, incredibly talented director and writer, and it's a really fun, risque night at the movies. I think people will have a lot of. It's a really fun date movie.
Yes, there's also, I'll throw it in there for you, there is a scene, without giving it away, that pushes the boundaries the way When Harry Met Sally did back in like '89, with a certain dialogue scene between Jason and, what's her name?
Alison Brie?
Yes.
Sorry. What scene?
I don't want to give it away, but it's where they're talking about things. It's in a bedroom. It involves fingers.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Totally.
Like, I don't want to... I don't want to go any further than that. I definitely want to touch on, you had such a successful run with Parks and Rec, and I really enjoyed your work on Party Down. Is doing another TV show something that like you're hesitant to do because you had such success on Parks and Rec, or is it because you have a family, the security of TV is something that's attractive to you?
No, I think that the creativity of TV is really attractive. I think that, everyone's talking about this is the golden age of television, but, I think everyone's saying that because it is. I mean, there's the possibilities are kind of limitless as to, the kinds of stories that you can tell on television and the length of time you get to tell that story, and what people are interested in watching is the field is open, So I really want to find another TV show. I'm really excited to find something else. I just don't know what that is yet. I don't know what it is I want to do, but I do want to eventually jump into something. I love series. Working on a series, it's really fun and really fulfilling, and it's nice to be able to take your time with a story and a character when you have 13 to 20 episodes, whatever it is. You can really kind of space it out. You can spend one episode focusing on story, one more on a character. The possibilities, especially now when the different shows have completely different approaches to storytelling and to character. There isn't a set formula that people are following. I think more than ever before. So I definitely think TV is a place where I want to go back to.
My last thing is I got to wrap with you. Are you filming anything this summer?
Yeah, I'm gonna go shoot a movie next week. I'm starting another movie in Cleveland with Nick Kroll and Jenny Slate.
Well, that's awesome.
Yeah,
that's a hell of a cast.
Yeah, totally.
Cool. Thank you so much for your time, and
Thanks,
I'm sorry
man.
that I was not able to make you cry.
Oh, that's okay.